Welcome to Leuven here in Belgium, game day one of the Women's EuroBasket 2027 qualifiers, and we have a near full house here in Leuven as our reigning back-to-back Women's EuroBasket champions take on the fast, ever-rising Finnish women's team. What a game we've got here for you, a great curtain raiser as we begin the journey to Women's EuroBasket 2027. Both these teams will host group stages at that tournament as Belgium look to go for the three-peat. Plenty of fans courtside, ready to welcome their European champions back to their home floor for the first time after lifting that trophy in Athens in the summer. As I say, both these teams have already secured their qualification for Women's EuroBasket 2027 as they're both hosting a group stage. And now Finland being introduced to the crowd here. Fair to say they are definitely a rising star in international women's basketball. They picked up medals in recent junior Women's EuroBasket, and ultimately that will translate into improvements at the senior level. That said, tonight is a huge test. This is a good barometer for this team, just how far they are, how far they've come, but also how far they have to go to get to the top table of Europeans women's basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, Finland.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask everybody to please
and now the crowd will get to their feet as they welcome their Belgian cats to the floor. Two-time reigning Women's EuroBasket champions are tonight taking that first step on their journey for the elusive three-peat. It's been over 30 years since any country completed the three-peat in the Women's EuroBasket competition. It is, well, fairy tale stuff if they can get it done. That is legacy, that is Hall of Fame level achievement if they're able to score 3 titles in a row. But this is just the first step in a very, very long journey. Between now and then, they've got a World Cup to consider as well. Plenty of players suiting up tonight who are in both gold medal winning teams. So much experience in this roster. Certainly a golden age of Belgian basketball, that is for sure. And under coach Mike FIBA, did not have a more experienced man at the helm. We'll now have a break in our commentary as we have the national anthems for both Finland and Belgium. First, the national anthem for Finland.
First, the national anthem of Finland. Thank you, Finland. Supporters, we can get in order to make jullie graag met z'n allen zo luid mogelijk mee te zingen. Met z'n allen, please sing along the national anthem of Belgium. Thank you.
A rousing rendition of the Belgian national anthem as the entire country comes together as one to lift up one of the most successful sporting teams in the country's history. The coaches shake hands on the harp and exchange gifts. The players do as well as we get ready to lock in for what should be a big 40 minutes of international basketball here on a Thursday evening. And that is what Belgium have won. As we have a look at our officials, Susanna Vojicic, Emma Perry and Maria Ignacio from Montenegro, Ireland and Cyprus respectively. They look locked in and ready to go. And that is what these teams are fighting it out for. That is the trophy that the Belgian women's team picked up in the summer for the second time. And they will now celebrate in front of their home fans, back on their home hardwood for the first time since being crowned back-to-back champions. And they do the three-peat, and they dream, and they dare to dream to believe. As the crowd here in Leuven come to the floor, the MVP of the tournament, Emma Mesterman, brings both their EuroBasket women trophies to the floor. That is wonderful for the crowd to see and wonderful for the players to experience. Winning it 4 years ago in Ljubljana for the first time, and then winning it again this summer in Athens. Amazing an achievement by an amazing group of players. Emotions will be riding high, that's for sure. We need to get back to business now. Here's the starting five for Finland. Kuja, Letoranta, Agi, Nenonen, Onela and Latanen, the five to start for coach Palviainen. Expect plenty of rotation though. Plenty of young superstars in that Finnish squad as well, breaking their way through from the junior teams. Coach Palviainen will have an eye on the fact that he wants to develop them over the next couple of years, well, a little under a couple of years until the next Women's EuroBasket. Here's the Belgian starting five. We have Dallaire, Messerman, Linskins, Van Loo and Almond. A five that were all there in Athens, were all there in Ljubljana, and have been part of this national squad for a long time. A lot of depth, though, for Coach Thibaut to work with. A lot of experience in this roster. Golden age of Belgian basketball, for sure. Coach Thibaut, a master of the game, an icon of the game. Coach Messiaen stepping back. They needed a big name. They needed someone who could keep standards and expectations high, and that is what Coach Thibaut brings to the floor. Not many better than him in the game. So, an interesting battle. David Berthit's Goliath. Belgium have medalled in 4 of the last 5 Women's EuroBasket. Finland have not appeared at a Women's EuroBasket since 1987. Belgium hold a 3-0 record over Finland in this competition. Last time they met 4 years ago in the qualifiers. Belgium won that one 82-47. 5 of Belgium's roster that are suited up tonight for playing in that game. 2 of the Finnish roster were there, so 7 of the 24 played each other last time these two met. In that game, Messerman came out with a double-double. What else do you expect from Emma? 18 points, 10 rebounds, but also a very young Kuja had a huge night, 20 points and 6 rebounds for her. As we see, a special delivery of the game ball. What a wonderful way to start the game. And anyone who's a fan of sports marketing will have enjoyed that as much as I did, that's for sure. Okay, while we have a few seconds, if you have your phones to hand, please grab hold of the phones, download the official Women's EuroBasket app, or head onto your social media and follow Women's EuroBasket. It's at EuroBasket Women, Facebook, Insta, X, TikTok, you name it, you'll be able to find us there. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. My name's Mark Mills. I'm your lead commentator. And I hope you're looking forward to today's game just as much as I am. It's set to be a very, very interesting battle between these two teams here in Leuven. Crowd has settled in nicely now. Big numbers, as you would expect, to welcome the champions back to their home floor. And Kuya and Linskins will contest the opening tip. And we're underway here in Leuven. Game day one of the Women's EuroBasket 2027 qualifiers as our reigning champions, Belgium, take on the high-rising Finnish women's team. And in slides, Kuya, opening score. A real figurehead, the 24-year-old of this Finnish roster. Having a strong season right now for Galatasaray in EuroLeague Women's. Linskins hands it back to Almont. Really Almont, pick and roll. Linskins kicks it out. Fluid movement here from Belgium. Van Loo will spill possession though. Finland will pour down the floor, looking to use their younger legs and pace the game early. Linskins kicks it to the corner. Delaire for three. Comes up short. Knocked out of bounds though by Bonella. That'll be Belgian ball on the baseline. Messerman. Almont. Linskins. Spacing here by Belgium. Skip past to Van Loo. Van Loo sidesteps for the three ball. Rains it down. Julie Van Loo. First point for the game for Belgium. Aggie. No good. They'll give and go. Almont won't get the roll. Will draw the foul. Head to the line for two free throws. Really Almont. So important to this Belgian success over the years. Averaged over 12 points, 4 boards, 4 assists on their way to that gold medal in the summer. One-two combo that she has with Van Loo in the backcourt is just an absolute joy to witness. Such different style players that complement each other perfectly. Onella back to Kuya. Kuya's open in the slot for three and will rain it down. Oh, Kuya, the epitome of the modern stretch four. Linskin dumps it inside to Messerman. She draws the double team. Foul's going to be called as there's arms all over Emma Messerman. Good seal down low by Messerman. An absolute icon of the game, Emma Messerman. And one of the nicest people in the game as well. Van Loo now to inbound. Goes long to Delaire. Almont to Messerman, the Fenerbahce connection. Comes up short this time. Linskins with the rebound though. Spin move. Van Loo almost loses possession, holds on to it. Shot clock down to three. High arcing. Doesn't manage to get anything on that one though. That one's deflected out of bounds as Bayedi tries to get some pace into the offense for Finland. Bayedi coming into the game as Lindelof Atalanta up 2 early fouls, so a rotation that I'm sure Coach Alviainen wasn't expecting. But he's kind of been forced into very early in the game. Kuya now. Onella, elbow jumper, off target. Messerman with the rebound. Almond inside to Linskins, just too strong, too powerful. Yara Linskins cannot let us seal you on a back that low in the paint. It's only going to end one way, and that is not a good way for you. Foul's going to be called. Linskins heading to the line. Van Loo and Almond are an amazing backcourt duo. Fair to say that Linskins and Messerman are similarly formidable in the front court for Belgium. 2 from 2 from the line for Linskins. Latanen. Eddie for 3. Not this time. Kuya for 3. Comes up short. Van Loo now. One of the best handles in the game, Julie Van Loo. Almond has the door closed. Messerman inside to Linskins. Selfless basketball again. This time no good for Linskins. Foul will be called early. That one's on the floor. Almond gives up the foul to stop the break. Another change as 18-year-old Erica Massey comes into the game as Lotta Mai Latanen heads to the bench. Kuya hands it away. Eddie finds a way through, kicks it out. Good ball movement. Wide open Onella. Comes up short though, but another rebound. This time Eddie crashing the boards. Goes up against Messerman, and Messerman quickly takes it as short. Bats it away. Down low. Foul's going to be called. Someone's waved away. Last they called for the foul, I think, of Eddie. The game comes Onella. 0 from 3 from the floor so far this evening for her. Low scoring game. A close game though, so Finland will be happy. Van Loo inside to Linskins. Best friends connecting on the hardwood. Players who have a connection. Now it pays off. How many times has that paid off for Belgium? Oh, deflected out of bounds. Ogun thought it was her and it wasn't. It was meant for Massey. Great to see such a big crowd here on a Thursday evening in Leuven. Pass to Messerman, glides inside and a step right hand for 2. Belgium just starting to stretch their legs a little now as their lead opens out to 6. Going away, Van Loo on the break, hands it to Almond. Almond, easy little shuttle pass for 2. Belgium in full flow. change now as Tuulanen comes into the game. Reinforcements in the front court for Finland. Their turn to try and match up with Messerman. Bayedi. Skip to the corner. Good defensive stand by Van Loo, making it almost impossible to get the shot away. Galea all the way through, knocked out of bounds though. Good read by Nennanen, the 17-year-old. Jumping into the passing lane. First change of the game for Belgium as Granek comes into the action. Elmore will take a seat. Messerman. Mananga rolls it in. What a way to have an impact. Straight off the bench, straight onto the box score. Becky Mananga. Atalanta almost throws it away. Bayedi, spin move. Beautiful footwork. Wonderful finish. 25-year-old rising up to the challenge today. Galea back to Messerman. Messerman crossover. Drives inside, dumps it to Mananga, and an early, very quick 4 points for Benny Mananga. Belgium's lead back out to double digits. Ogun has it ripped away by Mananga. Van Loo now putting on a little bit of a show on her way down the floor. Almost too high for Messerman. She manages to hold on to it though and just makes it look so easy. Emma Messerman. Smiles on the Belgian faces as this group of players who have been together for such a long time having some fun here in Leuven. Boone picks up her first foul. Messerman now heading to the free throw line for the first time this evening. Galea will come out of the game for Belgium. Into the action comes Lesso Mbaka. And Messerman rolls in the free throw as well. 5 points, 4 boards, 3 assists for Emma Messerman. She now comes out of the game as Becky Massey comes in. Massey having a strong season at Lawn so far. Foul's going to be called on Becky Massey though. Just reaches in to try and help out, but fouls Bayedi. Vera Bayedi heading to the line for 2 free throws. First is good. As is the second. Ramit. Just about 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Lesso Mbaka. Van Loo sidestep 3, high arcing. Off target though. Rolls to the glass for 2, Julie Van Loo. Now called on Van Loo. Both teams now in the penalty. Tuulanen. Slide inside off the glass, a little heavy-handed. Finland though battle hard. That is their DNA, that is their MO of how they play basketball. Massey now hands it to Van Loo. The only starting 5 players still on the floor, Julie Van Loo. Foul's going to be called. I think that one was whistled on Aggie. Oh, Maka heading to the line for 2. Another one of the double gold medal winning players, Lesotho Mbaka. Finland continuing to try and deliver their game plan. Right now their spacing is all over the place though. Kuya for 3, rolls in her second triple of the game. Awak Kuya is quickly becoming one of the best bigs in European basketball. Lovely step through, beautiful footwork. Massey with the score. Before, having a strong season in Lund, her first year and her first season competing at EuroBasket Women's, as we see Claessens block the ball away, but called for the foul. In fact, no, she wasn't, just a baseline pull. Defensive stand by Stia Claessens. That was a foul, heading to the line, Lahtinen. First is good for Lothar Lahtinen. Second is good as well. Massey comes up short with a little short corner too. Strong rip down rebound for Manunga. Catch and shoot in the slot, Massey. Becky Massey going out in this one. Having a strong start to the game. 5 point. Under 4 minutes of action, well under 2.5 minutes actually. Certainly think her first year in EuroLeague Women's will strengthen her game, playing at the highest level. As we see, one of the FIBA top tier. Jorge Gabahotha, court side. Foul's going to be called though on Becky Massey. She just gets caught trying to bounce the screen out of the way. Change here for Finland as Massey comes in for Linda Lettoranta. Massey, one of 5 teenagers in this Finnish roster. Yeah, misses the first, hits the second. Brings it down to a 12-point ball game here in Leuven. Oh, what a pass! Beautiful vision by Ramit. Manunga couldn't get the score, but will draw the foul. That had to be millimeter perfect from Elisa Ramit, and it was. Crowd are certainly enjoying themselves. Manunga won't get the first to go. Second is good though. So Thibaut will be happy with how his team have restarted their defense of the Women's EuroBasket title. Oh yeah, double teamed, will throw it away. Lesotho Mbaka now will lead the charge down the floor. Good defensive stand though, offered up by Aggie, and He'll be backed out by Ramet. About a 3.5 second difference between the quarter clock and the shot clock. Up comes the double screen for Ramet to work from. Catch, a missed shot and a score. Manunga is there to scoop it up. And that will be the end of the first quarter here in Leuven. And our reigning champions are all smiles after 10 minutes as they continue to show that they are one of the best teams on the planet. Potentially one of the best teams in the history of the game, to be fair. What an interesting first quarter. It's Belgium 31, Finland 15. Second quarter action coming up shortly. Welcome back to Leuven. We are 1 quarter into the opening game day qualifier here between Belgium and Finland. Both these teams already qualified for Women's EuroBasket 2027 as they're hosting a group stage. But at the end of the first quarter of this preparation game, it's Belgium 31, Finland 15. Remember, all across Europe over the next few days and including yesterday, tons of qualification games taking place. So make sure you tune in. All of those games available to watch. Kicked out, catch, shoot in the corner off right from Joris. Stolen back by Lasara Mbaka, but she spills it out of bounds. All smiles from her teammates on the bench, though. The bond that this Belgian team have is second to none. Kuya hands it off. Latanen will have to come back out. Drives inside, Biedi rains down a big three. That's a big shot and a big moment. Finland get a good start to this second quarter. But this isn't necessarily about Finland winning this game. It's about the performance as they build towards their first Women's EuroBasket in what will be 40 years. Thrown away though. Manunga scoops up the loose ball. Lassens will come back to Manunga as Almont takes over point guard duties. The Sorenbacher corner pocket three is short. Kuya with the rebound. Biedi wide open, back-to-back triple, Sarah Biedi. Finnish fans are liking that. Certainly outnumbered, but they are enjoying the open to this second quarter. As Finland go on a 6-0 run, bring themselves back to within 10, and it's another turnover. Belgium now start to See the pressure pay. Lassoa and Bakker will come out of the game, as will Claessens, as Dallaire and Linskins check back in. Belgium back to 3 of their starting 5 on the floor as Finland look to impress here in the second quarter. How will Belgium react now? First signs of a little bit of pressure on them. Crowd are getting back into it. Dropping on a dime, no good. Rebound, Onella on her own. Missed shot and gets the score. First bucket of the game for Lily Onella. Almond will turn the ball over, but Yeti leads the charge. A 5-on-2 break. Kicked out wide open. Gaziella will put the air ball up. Van Loo also back into the game, so 4 of the starting 5 are back. Just Messerman on the bench right now. Joris, the skip pass almost intercepted. Dallaire goes to the basket and gets the score. Antonia Dallaire, a hero in the summer, scoring the winning basket for Belgium, the gold medal basket for Belgium. Belgium's lead stays at 10. More rotations as back into the game comes Nennanen for Finland. Joris hands it away. Belgium showing some patience, but not really creating anything. 10 on the shot clock. Dallaire. Back to Joris. Joris, spin move. Will have to create herself. Tough play. Good defensive stand. Linskins, though, misses the first. Won't miss the second. Bayedi. Oh, lovely little fake on the pass. Drew the defense away and gets the score. The slightest of movements. So subtle, but so effective. Sarah Bayedi really stepping up, leading all scorers with 12 now. Almond. Dropped inside, a running right hand, no good from Dallaire. And Bayedi with the hot hand. Van Loo closes her out. Stolen away, good hands by Linskins this time for Belgium. Oh, the pass from Linskins, though, a little bit behind the cut. Remember all the way back to the first qualification game that Belgium played the last EuroBasket. If I remember rightly, I think they lost that game on their home floor as well. So there is history for Belgium not having the best of starts to looking to retain their crowns. Catch and shoot, Kulinen. Not this time. Collision on the floor. Not sure where it's going to end up. It's back in Belgian hands. The Cats are pouring down the floor, but it's thrown away by Van Loo. Belgium just trying to force the action a little bit too much right now. The swagger and the confidence has gone a little. It's been replaced by quite a few unforced errors here in this quarter. Onella hands it back. Kulinen, jumper no good. Van Loo almost puts a defender on ice skates. Messerman back into the game. How will Belgium starting 5 now look to regain some control of this one? Messerman for 3. It's kind of a trump card for Coach Thibaut when you have potentially the GOAT on your team. And Finland, don't blink. Just now the 3. Back to a 10-point ball game. Love the way the Finnish team play basketball. They don't back down, they just battle. Don't really look at the scoreboard, they just keep playing their basketball. Messerman, a running right hand is good. Breathless basketball right now, pace being pushed by both teams. Letteranta comes back to the top. Massey trying to shake things up, puts a high arcing three. That one came down with snow, but didn't come down with any points. Oh, Van Loo, a trickster on the ball. Almond, way downtown, not this time. Both teams taking early shots in the shot clock. Neither having a lot of joy though right now. Lobbed inside to Messerman. Almond wide open. Another missed three. Linskins draws the double team and will spin it out of bounds. Finish ball on the baseline. Double change for Belgium as Claessens and I think Billy Massey are coming in. Triple change for Finland as we have Kuya as well as Letteranta coming into the game. And Age. Under 3.5 left in this first half. A much better second quarter performance from Finland. Actually leading 13-9 in this quarter over Belgium. Here, Claessens back into the action. One of the few young stars included in this team. Stolen away by Messerman. Messerman has it to Almond. And it's off. Julie Almond's foot, is it? Both Almond and Messerman not happy. So the officials are just going to have a quick conversation. And it will be a reversal of the call. Good teamwork by the officials. Yeah, that one bounced off Couillet's foot. Baseline ball for Belgium. Messerman, wonderful give and go. Almost thrown away though by Dallaire. Claessens to Massey. Off the glass, a beautiful old school jump shot using the window to perfection. Billy Massey. Not a part of the roster for this summer's EuroBasket. Was courtside to cheer them on though in Athens. And Kuya scoops up another bucket, double digits for our Kuya now, 11 points. 4 from 5 from the field for her this evening. Dallaire, no one at home. Almost back-to-back big plays by Massey. Won't get the score. Head to the charity stripe for 2. Dallaire with a wonderful wraparound pass to Massey. Massey now at the line. Was part of the 2023 Women's EuroBasket gold medal team though. First is good as Belgium look to regain a little bit of composure here. Second is good as well. For Billy Massey, I suppose the big thing right now is to lock in and regain her spot in the 12. Every Belgian player would love to compete for the 2027 Women's EuroBasket. Remember, group stage in Antwerp. It is going to be off the charts. Potentially a sellout every game, and that is a 19,000 seat arena. Imagine that atmosphere in Antwerp in a couple of years' time. Even if you're a neutral, it might be worth a look of getting yourself a flight to Antwerp and a few tickets to that one, if you can get your hands on the tickets. Kuye now pulls down the rebound and hands it ahead to Bayedi. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Maggie hands it away to Bayedi. Bayedi just slices through, won't get the finish this time though. Bayedi has been impressive though in this first half, alongside Kuye. One of the bright sparks was Messerman, glides in for 2 off the glass. And the Messerman marching away towards a double-double, 12 points, 5 boards. Off right, Messerman with another rebound. Claessens to Messerman. Oh, it's showtime here in Leuven as Belgium flying top here again. As we enter the last stages of this first half, a timeout's been called here by coach Paul Viainen. Belgium lead by 18, and Finland want to talk this one over.
Toisin sanoen juostaan, mutta niin syöttöjen kautta heittopaikat, että päästään rivareihin, koska me ei päästä palaa puolustukseen. Me ollaan ihan fine. Me ollaan täysin fine. Nyt vaan mahdollisimman yhdessä täällä on.
Party atmosphere here in Leuven as the Belgian fans welcome the Cats back to their home floor, and Coach Thibaut as the reigning champions. Little over a minute left in the first half, and Belgium running right now over Finland. They're up by 18, forcing the turnover and possession on the baseline for Belgium. Claessen's losing a footing. Ball comes back out to Ramet. Messerman to Ramet. Goes all the way through, hands it to Masti. Masti with another score. And this Belgian team is so cohesive. They're so gelled together. But plays like that, they just make it look easy. Oh, Kuye putting Messerman. Ankle breaker. Young versus Vet. Going toe-to-toe, love that matchup. Hedge from Kuye, pushing Ramet back, but it's not strong enough. Messerman, short corner 2, comes up too short though. Foul's going to be called on Billy Massey. 26.5 seconds left in this first half. Baranta draws the foul. Massey's first of the game. Bayedi hands it into Lottime Latanen. Latanen now. Good swift ball movement, good spacing here from Finland. Still a little bit clunky from the Finnish team. You can see they're early in their preparations, not quite fully in sync just yet. Free throw line jumper though is good as the shot clock buzzer rings out. And that is a strong close to the end of the first half here in Leuven. Finland showing some glimmers, showing some hope. An interesting first 20 minutes of basketball in game day 1, the road of Women's EuroBasket 2027. Right now, our reigning champions, making it look relatively easy. It's Belgium 50, Finland 32 at the half. Second half action coming up shortly. Don't go anywhere.
I don't know if she's gonna go crazy. Is she gonna go crazy? Everybody wanted to know what don't she would do if she didn't win. I guess we'll never stepped up the swamp to the motherfucking stage. Shake off 'cause I'm about to misbehave. Will she ever lose? Man, I guess we'll never know. Will she lose her cool? I guess we'll never know.
Welcome back to Leuven here in Belgium. Game day one, the Women's EuroBasket 2027 qualifiers. Right now, it's Group H. The H stands for hosts more than anything, as two of our host nations go toe-to-toe in their preparation games. Belgium taking on Finland here in Leuven. It's Belgium 50, Finland 32. At the half, leading all scorers. Well, I could give you one guess and you'd probably get it right. It's Emma Messman, 14 points and 6 boards, as well as 3 assists for the reigning MVP. As for Finland, 2 players in double digits for them. Sarah Bejedi has 12 points and Awa Kuya 11 points for rebound. Both teams making their way back to the floor. Both teams returning to their starting fives. For Belgium, that's Delaire, Messerman, Linskins, Van Loo, and Almo. For Finland, it's Kuye, Linda, Letoranta, Aggie, as well as Onella and Latanen. Almost thrown away it is, and that will be a backcourt violation. Apologies for the breaking commentary, just a few technical gremlins in the system that we're dealing with. Belgium with a 16-point lead, a little over 8.5 minutes here left in this third quarter. Van Loo will draw the foul. Latanen picks up that foul. Belgium looking to continue to control this game. Linskins will feed Messerman, can't quite hold on to that one though. Foul's going to be called on. Linskins just stepping in a split second too late, creating that contact. Arriving at the party a moment too late. Catch and shoot at the top for Kuya and hits another three. Third triple of the night for Awa Kuya. 16 points now for the 24-year-old. Averaging nearly 11 points and 6 rebounds a game for Galatasaray teammates. With so many world-class stars in that Galatasaray team. Catch and shoot for Linskins. A little heavy-handed. Rebound falls to Letoranta. Now ahead to Kuya. Finland will slow it down. Handed away. Kuya for three. Downtown. Comes up short this time though. A little half step too far. Foul will be called on Rosa Letoranta. Stolen away, telegraph pass, Van Loo picks that one out. It's the two. Back up to a 15-point lead for Belgium. The teammates on the bench show their love. Eddie for three, rolls in another three. Right now, Finland trying to fight their way back into the game from downtown. 15 points for Bayedi. Both teams making changes. The game returns to Soerenbakker. The quality the Belgium has is astounding. The Soerenbakker at Zvena Zvezda this year, playing in Euro Cup Women's after not quite being able to make it through the qualifiers for EuroLeague Women's. Down low now. Massey can't get the score to go. Will draw the foul though and will earn herself a trip to the free throw line. First trip of the night to the free throw line for Becky Massey. The second to go. Belgium's lead back to 13, but Finland within striking distance. This game isn't done and dusted. Catch and shoot on the wing. This time it's short though for Finland. Van Loo, look at the pace, look at the energy, driving her team forward. Inside to Messman, double team comes inside. Oh, Emma Messman. Sorry, Massey with the score there off the Messman feed. 8 points now for Massey. Bayedi guarded by Lasso and back. Oh, crossover inside, draws the foul. How quick was that crossover? Just leaves as well as Lasso and back in a wake. Out of the game comes Aggie. Into the action comes Onella. In and out with the first for Bayedi. Won't get the second to go. Once again, Van Loo with pace down the floor. Lasso and back will be called for the travel. Frustrated look on the face of Lasso and Backer. Wonderful transition offense, driven forward again by Van Loo. game comes Rosa Letalanta as Linda Letalanta comes in. The mascot enjoying himself this evening. Ornella. Turn around. Fades away for two. Smart play by the 19-year-olds. So many young stars in this Finnish team, holding their own with some of the best in the world. And Emma Mesterman brings it for three. 17 points now for Mesterman. Off the glass, no joy. Van Loo again. Head up the whole time, looking for options ahead of her. Mesterman in the low block, beautiful footwork. Finish not there, she'll get the rebound though. Almont at the top, three, comes up short. Lucky Massey with the rebound. And a foul will be called on the floor. That one's been whistled on Nennanen. Into the game as Almont takes a breather. Chibo giving minutes across the 12. A change here as Kulinen comes back in. Coulier will take a breather. Inside to Mesterman and an easy pull off the glass. Emma Mesterman making this game look easy right now. From 10 from the field. Crossover, Nennanen comes back out. Bayedi against the Soren backer. I'm loving this battle, I'm not going to lie. Defensive stopper. And now Mesterman blocks that one out of bounds. 1.5 seconds for Finland to work with, all on the baseline. Mesterman comes out, Minunga comes in. Mesterman heads to the bench with 19 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, as well as 2 blocks and a steal. Bayedi in the corner, comes up short, almost a wedgie, but not this time. Smart play by Linda Letalanta. Moves it off the legs of Soren Backer. Finland to hold on to possession. Van Loo comes out. Claessens comes in. Bayedi will draw the foul from Ramit. Bayedi ending up on the floor. Not back to her feet though, good sportsmanship from Elisa Ramit. Ramit, hands straight up, acknowledging the foul, heading straight over to check. Ball movement here by Finland, trying to create some disruption. Quick movement, drive inside. That was a great defensive stand by Claessens, but it's tipped out of bounds by Minunga. Not if a Finnish player, so it'll be Belgian ball on the baseline. Pass inside, Massey. Not this time. Foul's been whistled on Linda Letalanta. Crowd have certainly enjoyed themselves here this evening, packing the stands out here in Leuven. They welcome home They're recently crowned back-to-back champions. Massey at the line for two. First is good. She was 1 from 2 last trip to the line. Won't get the second again this time. Stays at a personal tally of 9, but Asoa and Baka sneaks in, steals that one away and gets a quick score. Belgium's lead now out to an very impressive 21 points. Glassens almost steals it away. Whip to the weak side, high arcing three, rolls home. Massey nails the triple. Second three of the game for her. And a steal. Smart play by the 18-year-old as Finland continue to try and barrel their way back into this game. Tuulanen draws the foul. Under 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Both teams in the penalty now. Easy call for the officials. Plenty of arms across. First is good for Tuulanen. 2 from 2 from the line. We'll see a change as Lathanen comes in for Tuulanen. Sorry, it's Nennanen coming out. Ramet. Asoa Baka. Drive inside, hand it off. Pilimanunga for 2 off the glass. Stolen away, another steal for Asoa Baka. She's going to pour to the glass. Now will be called, I think, on Bayedi. On a fight away back. Second foul of the game for Bayedi as going back ahead to the line for the second time this evening. Reed on the passing lane. A bad foul by Bayedi as well. If you're going to foul hard. Asoa Baka 0 from 2 so far this evening from the free throw line. First is no good. Neither is the second. 0 from 4 for Asoa Baka tonight. She does struggle from the free throw line. It's not the best point of her game, that's for sure. But Belgium's hustlers regain them a possession. Ball inbounded to Massey. Glassens. Asoa Baka. Oh, puts her on the floor. Not this time. Couillère tries to fight for the rebound, but Ramet is there for the score. Belgium have that bounce about them, that energy about them. Back out to a 20-point lead now. First point to the game for the 27-year-old Ramet. Catch and shoot on the wing. Back of the iron and away. The brisk pace about this game. Both teams looking to keep the energy high. Stolen away by Eddie. Chasing around that screen to get into the passing lane, but it's stolen back by Manunga. Ahead to Asoa Baka, off the glass for 2. Breakout by Asoa Baka. Kicking out in transition, leading the way. Couillère up against Massey. Fades away, will draw the foul. Heading to the line for 2 shots. 1 from 2 on her prior trip. Massey picking up her 3rd foul of the game with that one. First Bit of foul trouble for Coach Thibaut to deal with. Plenty of foul trouble for Finland. Linda Lettaranta and Magda Agi both on 3 fouls. Kuya goes 2 from 2 from the line. Back to a 20-point ball game here in Leuven. A little over a minute left in the third quarter. That one's knocked straight out of bounds. Belgium retain possession. Sorenbacher at the elbow, rolls it in. Sorenbacher getting a little bit of rhythm now, some momentum as she takes herself to 6 points personal. Massey almost throws it away. Finland hold on to it. Kuya now, free throw line, little side step into the jumper, isn't good this time. Claessens hands it back to Ramet. They'll slow it down to take the final shot of the quarter. Oh, nice pass on the trail. Foul's going to be called though on Erica Massey as Becky Massey just timed and angled her cut to the basket to perfection. First foul of the game for Massey. 1.5 seconds left in the quarter. Becky Massey looks to try and increase this Belgian lead. First is good. As is the second. Nasty having a game. A heave from Kuya, a block from Massey, and that is the end of the third quarter. As Belgium just stretched their legs a little, open this game back wide open. With 10 minutes to play, Belgium absolutely controlling this in front of a capacity crowd here in Leuven. A wonderful return to the homeland for Belgium as they lead 73-49 over Finland at the end of 3 quarters.
Als hij scoort, gaat hij naar huis met €1000. Ruben, lukt het? Gaat lukken? Alsjeblieft, hopelijk. Dames en heren, geef een applaus alsjeblieft. Kom op, Ruben. Let's go, klaar. Ruben, dat is jammer. Maar je krijgt een tweede kans. Tweede kans. 3 punten voor een VIP-arrangement van een wedstrijd van onze Lions of van onze Kids. Ja, dames en heren, kom, geef een beetje liefde alsjeblieft. Zo, klaar.
Welcome back to Leuven here in Belgium. We're 3 quarters of the way through game day 1 of the qualifiers. Right now, our reigning back-to-back women's EuroBasket champions, Belgium, looking good in their opener, in their preparation to go for the three-peat. They lead 73-49 at the start of this 4th quarter. Really Massey now. Hands it away to Almont. Joris glides inside, drops it off to Billy Massey. Billy Massey's been on the floor under 3.5 minutes, and she scored 8 points. Sorry, under 4 minutes, and she scored 8 points. That is not a bad return. Kouya, little shake as she drives to the basket, fades away, tough shot, good defense by Joris. Long three, Biedi rolls over the iron and away. Van Loo to Joris. Almont, Dallaire, catch and shoot, rains down the three. Antonia Dallaire with a big three, a trademark triple. Unbelievably, her first three of the night. That's a rarity. Thrown straight out of bounds though as Finland trip up. A misstep from the Finnish team. And Finland will call a timeout very early here in the fourth quarter. This game is running away from them. Belgium lead by 29. 5-0 run to start the final quarter for Belgium. And Coach Palviainen wants to have a conversation.
Me avataan nopeasti, me lähdetään vauhtiin. Ollaan valmis pelaa seuraava tilanne. Älä välitä paljon, taulu on. Me halutaan olla parempi joka ikinen hetki tässä näin. Takas siihen omaan juttuun. Energiat ylös. Palloa painetta. Valmiin juoksee kenttää. Takas siihen, että me tunnetaan, että mitä me ollaan yhdessä. All right? Noniin, let's go, let's go. Mennään.
8 minutes and 27 seconds left of this opener. The Women's EuroBasket qualifiers for both Belgium and Finland. The crowd have certainly been given an entertaining game. Belgium have shown phases of real quality. Different approaches for this game though. Belgium obviously in a very different mindset as they look to go for the three-peat. Finland, it's all about growth and development as they build towards their first Women's EuroBasket. Well, in 40 years, pass inside, Billy Massey, another easy coup on the pick and roll with Van Loo. On the wing. Just the two, though, offered up by Onella. Van Loo whips it to Dallaire. Dallaire attacks the paint. Whip down to Massey. I was about to say everything Billy Massey touches tonight turns to gold, and there's the commentator's curse for her. Van Loo charging down the floor as the game continues at pace. Joris for three, in and out. Kouya with the rebound. Both these teams showing very high fitness levels as they play the 40 minutes at a very high tempo. Kouya for three in the slot. Comes up short this time. Kouya though, 18 points, 3 triples, 5 rebounds. Another strong performance. Van Loo in and out. Kouya with her 6th rebound of the game. The game opens up in this fourth quarter. Biedi rolls it in. Tough play over the top of Julie Almont. Massey back to Almont. Turns a corner and there's nothing in front of her but an open lane to attack for two. Starting to fall into a little bit of an exhibition game now between these two. Defense has faded away a little too much here in the fourth. Both coaches, I'm sure, will want to see that tightened up. Kouya, oh, and one. Strength, power, control. Awa Kuya has it all. Will change here as we're going to see Gaziella and Latanen come back in. Letoranta and Ogun head to the bench. Kuya at the line for the bonus. Makes that good. Dallaire now bringing it up. Guarded closely by Onella. Good defensive stand. Oh, lovely split of the defense though, wide open in the corner. And that is beautiful basketball. Create the mismatch, exploit the mismatch. Joris for three. But Finland cancel it out, and this is why Finnish basketball is so good. That battling, never say die, relentless style of basketball is in their DNA. There's time left on the clock. They will play like the game is tied. Joris now down the middle of the paint, hands it off. Billy Masti, an easy two off the glass. 12 points now for Masti, second highest scorer for Belgium. Almost the steal for Allemont. Slides inside and one. Bayedi, what a game Sarah Bayedi's having. 19 points. Putting on a real show. All right, cool. Allemont, hand on the shoulder the whole drive through. Big changes here as we see Ramet, Claessens and Sorenbacher come back into the game for Belgium. Bayedi at the line for the bonus. Rolls it in with ease. Back to a 24-point ball game, a little over 5 minutes left on the game clock. Massey now. Two. Short corner two, no good. Foul's going to be called on Ramet. That's an easy one to call. Elisa Ramet. I was thinking, what's the opposite word of subtle? Because it certainly wasn't blatant from Ramet with that play. Drive in, strip away, Sorenbacher quick hands. And it's off. Latanen. Latanen saying she was shoved all the way through. Didn't see it myself. More changes as both teams look to give minutes to everyone. Remember, this is a preparation game. Both these teams know they will be in front of their home fans at EuroBasket, Women's EuroBasket 2027. They're both hosting group games. Drive inside, kick to the corner. Claessens for three. Corner pocket triple is good for Claessens. 5 out structure for Finland right now as they try and spread the floor as best they can. 3 is up, 3 is down, and almost has that vibe to it. Every time Belgium hit a triple, Finland step up and drop one of their own. Nennanen first point of the game. Claessens now, lane opens up, glides in. Pressure from the defense, though, is enough to force the mistake. And Manunga bats it away, out of bounds. Finish ball. Backcourt violation will be called on Finland. A little over 3.5 minutes to play. Timeout's going to be called as Belgium lead this one 90-66. And the Leuven crowd continue to enjoy themselves here.
This is Betty. This is Becky.
Put the motherfucking money in my motherfucking hands. I'm a Gucci and nobody spending motherfucking bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got fans in the stands.
Nastia and Max. Nastia, you got the back screen here, right? Over the top of Becky here.
Oh, I'm here?
Yeah, you're here. Betty, you're going over the top. You don't have it. Now, Max is coming off you. You can go either side. You go here. You got a two-man game there. You got a two-man game there. Okay? If they overplay here, you can, on this, throw it, go back door. All right, here we go. Belgium on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Coach Thibaut using every minute with his team. He understands this process, been there, done that so many times at the highest level. Winning a women's EuroBasket is not done in that final 10-day, 2-week period. It is done over the 2-year period that you build towards it. It's piece by piece, step by step. Palviainen knows the same as he tries to build the Finnish team. Go as far as they can, group stage in front of their home fans, and then they will hope to progress through to Vilnius, where the final round will take place. Sideline ball for Belgium. Both these teams will also be in action this Sunday. Belgium heading to Lithuania and Finland back on their home floor taking on Sweden in an all-Scandinavian matchup. Neighbours going head-to-head. Sideline ball now for Finland as Belgium turn it over. Lahtinen guarded closely. Sees a little bit of space and tries to exploit it. Massey hands it off. Intricate passing, but that will be a shot clock violation. And for me, there's the difference between Belgium and Finland. Finland just not quite connected as a team just yet, still coming together to deliver that high connectivity kind of offense that Belgium is, well, it's kind of their signature. Ramet to Claessens. Inside to Massey. Foul's going to be called on Lahtinen. Baseline ball for Belgium. It's a good seal out by Massey. Just gets her on exactly the right spot, gets the armbar in to lock out. As Bayedi comes back into the action. A quick chat between the officials at the table. Just an issue that's going to take a little bit of time to sort by the looks of it. An issue with the scoreboard right now. Our Commissioner Bruno Castina is calling them over.
Klaar om ver terug te gaan in de tijd, want er is een discrepancy met de score, zowel van België als van Finland. Dus we gaan misschien een paar goals moeten terug bekijken om te zien dat het 2 en 3 punten zijn en waar er eventueel fouten zijn gebeurd.
Just waiting for some issues with the in-arena scoreboard right now to be resolved before we can get underway. 2 minutes 54 left on the game clock here. Belgium comfortably in the lead, a 24-point lead. Many people in the know looking at this one, saying it's a 30-point ball game would be seen as a relatively good result for Finland in this stage of their progression. They're sent back to their benches.
2 points or 3 points, please.
Interesting to see who this break in play benefits the most. The officials go to the review screen, I think, to see whether it is a 2 or a 3. This is what they're going to look at. That's certainly a 3. Crew Chief Susanna Vojicic leading the review. Have made their decisions. Both were deemed to be 3-pointers. Corrections will be made. Belgian team certainly look relaxed. Lassar and Bakker just taking the opportunity for a quick dance. If you see any of her social posts, you know that's not unusual. Now they're all joining in. As I say, both these teams back in action on Sunday. Finland taking on Lithuania. That's the earlier of the 2 games between the hosts on Sunday, whilst Finland taking on Sweden on their home floor, whilst Belgium will head to Lithuania. An hour separating those two, so you could almost watch the Lithuania-Belgian game and then maybe just miss the first quarter, maybe 15 minutes of the Finland-Sweden games. So you could get them both in if you have a spare few hours on the Sunday. It's not a bad afternoon's viewing. Settle down and watch those. I'll be on the mic for the Lithuania-Belgian game, so please feel free to join me for that one. Coach Thibaut's not happy. Looks like we're ready to restart. Or is there another conversation? No, we are ready to restart. Baseline ball as we get underway. Belgium ball in hand. Now lead by 24, under 3 minutes left on the game clock. Foul's going to be called as Massey attacks the basket. Soren Bakker hands it away. Ramet Tries to dump it inside. A little tap pass by Massey to Manunga. And that is a team that have played together for years. Just connect. Such a beautiful style of play, the Belgian team. Bayedi ends up on the floor again as Manunga hits her hard. Sarah Bayedi really is a warrior in the backcourt for Finland. Manunga picks up her third foul of the game. 4 Belgian players in double digits. Messerman on 19, Manunga and Billy Massey both on 12, and Becky Massey on 11. The first is good for Bayedi. She is now joint game high scorer on 21, alongside Awak Kuye. Massey now kicks it all the way through. Lasoran back to Manunga, handed off to Massey. A little hezzy, drives inside. Foul calls as Ogun just gets caught. Body momentum going forward and looks maybe a little bit winded. Good spacing and interchange. Yeah, just takes a shot to the chest. That one's going to knock the wind out of you. At the line for 2. 4 from 6 so far this evening. A real standout performance from both the Massey sisters. Misses the free throw low, but Claessens comes through and grabs the rebound. Soren back up to Massey. Oh, beautiful footwork, spin move. Love that from Becky Massey, putting on a show right now here in Leuven. Is she growing into a leader? Is she growing into, I hate to say it because you don't want to wish it, but is she growing into Messerman 2.0? Messerman, 32 years of age. Good EuroBasket 2027. Be her final women's EuroBasket. That would leave a galactic-sized gulf in this Belgian team, but could Becky Massey, who's 25 right now, step into, fill some of that space? I don't think anyone could ever fill Messerman's role, as she is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of player. But that is something that I'm sure the Belgian Federation are considering and Coach Thibaut is looking at. Foul's going to be called on Ramet as she steps out on Bayedi. Bayedi heading to the line for 3. Just went underneath Bayedi, and it's a hot topic to protect the shooter in that situation. First is good for Bayedi. Ramet picking up her third foul. Both teams in the penalty. 1:46 left on the game clock. Second is good. This is a huge stat line now building up for Sarah Bayedi. Goes 3 from 3, takes herself up to a game-high 24 points. The Leuven crowd a little bit quieter now. Energy levels dipping as Massey puts a defender on the floor. Soren Bakker in and out. Knocked out of bounds, it will remain Finland ball. Coach Thibaut and his team looking pretty relaxed right now. A good first step on their journey towards, okay, you whisper it, the three-peat. Kulinen hands it away. Baseline drive, has to be thrown back in. Shot clock running down, it's stolen away. Ramet will charge down the floor. Hands it to Lasoran Bakker, not this time. Long rebound though, scooped up by Belgium. Final minute of the game. Horn's offense for Ramet to roll off. 3 on the shot clock. Massey will have to throw it up. Fades out of bounds. Gets it away in time, but can only catch the rim and away. Doranta back to Bayedi. She's short with the 3, and that will roll out of bounds. Just a reminder, plenty of games tipping off tomorrow as well. On Saturday you have an entire day's worth of basketball. 12 games taking place on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday, a whole host of games again on Tuesday. You are absolutely spoilt for choice over the next few days for high-class women's basketball. But right here, right now, it's Belgium that are going to pick up the foul just before the final buzzer. Bayedi will get another trip to the free throw line to close out the game. Is it Ramet or Manunga called for the foul? Either way, it will be their 4th foul. It is Ramet, and Bayedi heads to the line for 2 shots to close out the game. Any which way you look at this, Belgium with a confident first step in these preparations as they build towards Women's EuroBasket 2027. First is good for Bayedi. 0.2 seconds have been put back onto the game clock. Bayedi will finish as our game's leading scorer. She'll have 26 points. And that is the final buzzer here in Leuven. A confident, bold first step on the road to the 3-peat for Belgium. And Finland continue to grow and continue to show how good they can be. Moments in this game, they look very good indeed as they build towards their challenge and their first Women's EuroBasket in decades. But for Belgium, it's a win. It's a great return to their home hardwood as back-to-back reigning Women's EuroBasket champions. I'm sure Coach Thibaut will be happy with what he has seen from his team. It wasn't a perfect performance, but knocking some rust off in that first preparation game will certainly have helped. Both these teams head back into the action on Sunday. Belgium away to Lithuania, Finland at home to Sweden. A wonderful 40 minutes of basketball here in Leuven. I hope you've enjoyed the game as much as I have. The Belgian players certainly look like they've enjoyed the game. They've enjoyed being back in front of their noisy, raucous, amazing home fans, and it's the Belgian Cats that will come away with the win. Our final score here in Belgium is Belgium 96, Finland 72. The road to the 3-peat has started. Can Belgium make history? Thank you for joining me, and I will leave you with the celebrations here in Leuven.
and see you soon for the next event.
Tá